Hello, this is Deborah Hardman. I'm the owner of Nature's Healing, and today I'm here with Paul Marz, the owner of Essential Racks. And I have to say, first of all, to start off with this, is back in January this year, I got to meet Paul and Irene Marz at a wellness event, and they have awesome, he makes handcrafted essential oil racks, which are amazing. And I saw this rack and I fell in love with it like immediately. And I wanted him to put it in and install it. The great news is the fact that we are full-time RVers. So you're kind of wondering to yourself, okay, you travel on the road, how in the heck are you going to be portable and organized with your essential oils? And that's why I called on Paul. Paul, explain.
Well, hi, Deborah. Thank you for that nice introduction. This is the rack that Deborah fell in love with, and it's I call it the Vitality Rack series. There's other racks that have this similar style, but I purchased hinges that would normally go like on a book, cookbook. And this rack actually mounts under the cabinets, and this is the closed position, and then you open it once it's installed, and it has a position like this. So your oils are very accessible, easily read labels because of the design of the rack. So what we're going to do is take her kitchen application and install this so that you can see how easy and versatile it is in many different applications. In this case, we have the style of her cabinetry and the very bottom of her cabinetry all on the same plane. So that means that we can just pick a location and put 4 screws in here and install this rack for her. So we'll be back in a flash with the tools, and I'll get it installed so she can be organized. So basically, okay, we running?
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay. Hi. So we've got the tools. We've picked the location for the rack. And one thing that we're going to want to do for sure is to determine whether this rack is going to fit with no interference. So I took a 15 ml bottle, and that'll be one of the biggest bottles we would put on there, and I've determined that I could have lots of room to work with. So I took the drill and pre-drilled the front holes, and after I had pushed this together a little bit and determined that it was 11 3/4 of an inch to the center of these holes, and it's 5 inches back for the back holes. So once the front holes were drilled, I took a square and put it on the front stile and determined actually it was 5.5 inches from the very front, but 5 inches from the center of the hole, so that my holes are now drilled and I can install the rack in pre-drilled holes. By the way, this rack comes with its installation hardware here, and in this case we only need to use small little wood screws. So nice. I'm going to open the rack, put the front screws in first.
Do you need me to hold anything?
No.
Okay.
Let me put the back screws in first. So I will actually put the screw in the back hole, find my pre-drilled hole. Now, in this case, we don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. We'll hand tighten them with a regular screwdriver. I'm just getting them started in here. We have thin paneling in the back. Okay, so that was enough just to hold it in place. Not sure about what that was. We'll see if that had any lasting effect or not. All right, right now I have pre-drilled holes in the front. Okay, cut. Okay. Well, let me make sure that this is going to work. Yeah, this works a lot better. Okay, so I'll just put the screws in the front. Okay.
Now, why, Paul, do you actually hold on to the holder with two hands on both sides?
Okay, there's a lot of tension on these springs. The rack is empty.
Okay.
When I put oils that are full of oil, it adds some weight. But you will notice when this comes down that the back of the board kind of flips to the front.
Okay.
So if you were to pull it down like this, the oils can come flying off.
Ah.
I've seen it many times. But if you take it like this and control it with both hands, then the oils stay on just fine. You'll notice that they're tipped back real nice.
Well, I got some oils out there for us to put in there.
Okay, so basically, I will tighten these up by hand, and Deborah will fill it up, and we'll see how it works. Thank you.
You're doing great. So, Paul, my
Yes.
question to you then is, first of all, since there are many people out there who do essential oils, how did you decide to come up with something of a kitchen thing like this?
Well, the new Vitality series in Young Living is edible, and so, you know, if you're going to be cooking or putting citrus oils in your water or drink or whatever you're going to be doing, the nice thing in this case is you've got a 27 Vitality oils, I believe, right now. You have 30 spaces there, a little room to grow, and they're all right here. So you take what you need. When you're done, you just get them out of your way.
Excellent. Well, then the other question is, if someone is out there traveling and they're like, I never can get to any of these wellness places, what's your website called?
EssentialRacks.com.
Okay, and we can link that and put that down in the description. Also want to let you know that I will also put the link of their YouTube site down in the description as well. And you can subscribe to this channel. What do you have to share with the people who literally would just purchase online? Is it pretty easy to, take and receive, and then to install all this stuff? It's pretty simple.
Well, this particular rack is the biggest installation procedure.
Okay.
People are a little leery, especially housewives. They don't particularly like the idea of putting it on. Maybe husbands aren't as able as maybe I would be. So I'm just trying to show you that 4 screws, and if you take your time, it can go rather quickly and real well.
Awesome. And so not only do we have the website we'll be able to click on, but I'm sure there are plenty of other pictures of all the different other essential oil racks that Paul has on his website that you can check out. I want to say thank you very much, Paul, for giving me this opportunity to have my favorite one. I'm so excited. I'm a raw foodist, and you know how much it's great is to not only have essential oils that you can consume internally, but to have them accessible in your kitchen with no clutter on your counter. My husband gives us all thumbs up. No, Johnny. So thank you very much, Paul, for joining us today and installing and showing us all the stuff. We appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day, all.